2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. We're going down to the 7th hole now.
And our featured players coming up a nice little stretch. Nice run of birdies to end that last 9 holes.
Nicely done. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
This looks pretty tiny, this. Get in, son.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head to head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking down the barrel of a 24-foot putt.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong pass for Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. The closing hole of the front 9, Rich, is a really strong par-5.
It is straight away. Just some trees down the right-hand side that must be avoided. From there, second shot goes into a green that is severely elevated. It's got runoffs going every single direction. If you have just a twinge of nerves in your chipping, you're really not going to like it around this green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Good shot there, Beamer. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
This one started out on a good line. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that will take him to 1 under. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. As we start the second 9 here at Central Otago, it's a par 4, the 10th hole.
Wide open right here. A couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole.
Now lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. Okay, time to return to the action. It's just about 3 feet away.
A really good look at birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The 11th is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
This is a whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Tree on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the third shot from there, better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
That should set up another chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in 2nd place. Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
It most definitely is. This is a tasty morsel of a little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right, right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
A birdie putt awaits. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Rich, always like going back and looking at T-Dub and some of the magnificent stuff he delivers. Our player currently in 2nd, making a really great shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. It's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the 2nd round of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack. So they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Second shot here on the 13th. That is absolutely brilliant. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Sitting at minus 11 overall. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. Putting for a par here. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago.
Watch this putt.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
That's nicely done. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently 12 under for the event. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
This one is chewing fiber.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Ooh, watch this one break. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
How good was that putt? And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
This might be a bit too much club.
16 feet to the hole.
This really looks good.
And the putt drops for birdie. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're just about to begin the 3rd round action of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Rich, this player's been having a lovely time. The leader, showing all the shots, making the plays. Expecting that to be the case today?
Well, that's what you expect him to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
That was special. 7 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. And now onto the par 3 4th hole.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
This now, his third shot. A bogey putt awaits. Currently in first position. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Quality shot, that one. This shot from about 190 yards out. Going with the hybrid. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
A par putt on the table. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 6th. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here, welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here and our players in contention. What's the focus today?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
That's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. And he's down there. You got to read.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Can he make one from long range? This one's got some momentum to it. Just a short putt remaining here. And down goes the putt. 21 under par now with just a handful of holes left.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. This one is from at least 30 feet out. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's got this for his part.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Currently now 22 under the card. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He has this putt to win the tournament. And with that, a victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.